Akuma did
pretty close.
He did really. It was a really good set. I think Super Akuma versus Nobi and Super Akuma versus Noroma. Those were the best sets from this past weekend. If you guys haven't seen them yet, go check them out on Kurokuro's Twitch. They were really fun to watch.
Noroma choosing to go with Jack. He has a few characters he can use, but this is his main, it seems.
But this is the same character matchup that he played the first attempt with. Robot uppercut all the way to the wall. Jack's down forward 2 is cheating, man. There's no way that she should hit that far. Max
go
jab
to the
carry.
wall.
Run up tackle, take my punches, get. And yes, that's what you want to look for. Noroma did a really good job in that first attempt of finding float opportunities. He really limited Super Akuma's return on demon flip setups like that as much as possible.
Those long arms, man.
Yeah. Nice DXDP ender. Super Akuma willing to burn the bar. He charged, put the fireballs out there. Forcing Noroma to step.
Nice.
He dives into the fireball.
He's trying to dive under. I think the latter part of it.
Yeah, low profile under it. Just a little bit too early, right? So here we go, Jackhammer testing him. Super Akuma showing a lot of right step. Max range, and that's going to be another big point too. Noroma did a really good job of limiting Super Akuma. You know, it's really hard to kind of completely seal it, but you have to look for big moments where it's Yomi, really. It's just player Yomi. When Super Akuma wants to abare with that crouch jab, because Akuma, this character, can get so much good return off of it, right?
Right.
Especially in high impact situations when he has access to the gauge. Noroma did a really good job of finding low parries in some of those situations, limiting its influence as much as possible.
It's really hard to get in close on Jack,
at the wall, Noroma.
He's like, shit.
That's the funny. Yeah, the cool thing about Super Akuma, he always looks stressed. When he's winning, looking stressed. Losing, looking stressed. Here we go, good flow from Noroma.
Well, he's out in France.
Back to the wall.
Away in
Lower that
Japan.
shoulder.
Pretty stressful, I would think. Okay.
Thank God for Sentinel. Thank God for the machine. They had to ban this brother from the league. What kind of juice is he on, man? He got green stuff blowing out his arm.
Good punish.
Noroma activating his guard, right? Looking for the uppercut just a little bit late.
Really solid defense from Super Akuma here, though.
Really aggressive, but Noroma not breaking it.
Nice
sidestep. And all of that off of just a very acute sidestep with Noroma's timing. And put out the jackhammer. Big return.
Uh-oh. Stand back, throw some fireballs, maybe. 5 seconds left. Oh, shit. I told you, man.
That's something, if you ask, oh, right out the bat, uppercut to the wall. You know how this goes. Let me see you lower that shoulder. Oh, trying to find the low, but yeah, Super Akuma just ready with the demon flip.
Okay.
Stab pressure from max range like that. Jackhammer. Oh! For the grounded hit? No, you want a key charge? Fine. Run up, tag him. Noroma up 1 game here on loser side.
He's got that pained artist look.
And you have to imagine for Noroma, he was looking for that key charge at the end like that, right? Super Akuma had access to his gauge like that. He knew that in that kind of situation.
That's what he was doing,
yeah, when he was down like that. That's just a result of that first attempt. That's a result of that matchup experience. He knew to look for that in that situation specifically. They talked about, you know, Super Akuma. They said his execution, awesome. Really good combo decision-making. Really good combo optimization, right? Solid reactions. They've had the opportunity to be able to play with him. Understand? Look for a lot of those, what he wants to do in those Yomi situations. Really good abare, too, is what they mentioned. Mentioned earlier with the crouch jab. Working the lows, Noroma.
Pressure from
right
Noroma,
there.
though, keeping him close to the wall.
Yeah. Hasn't gotten the biggest return out of it, but it's still like it's positional advantage, and it's a certain kind of mental pressure. Nice jackhammer. Noroma trying to back up off the Tatsu, touching for it. Slow parry once again. Noroma gonna put him back to the wall. Jackhammer. Trying to rotate around to the left side.
10
Akuma looking for the sweep.
Oh,
no,
he went for it.
Noroma. Block and return fire.
Super Akuma fighting to stay in here.
Scores the low, spring kicks, and the launch. Man, oh man.
Ouch. Okay.
Yeah, testing with focus attack there. Noroma finally eats a jump in there. He hasn't eaten too many this set. That's one of the first ones.
He's got to go low soon.
And look at that. Noroma, complete confidence in his guard. He says, okay, you got all that meter. If you're willing to burn all that meter on pressure like that, I'm going to guard the entire time and make you waste it. And just like that, Super Akuma going into a potential last round here, elimination point, no meter. 25% built up.
Just not going to duck.
Finally gets access to some at the end of this combo.
Wow, all the way across the stage. Jumping in.
Stops him at the wall. Noroma, though,
this
blocks
could be
the slide. Gonna put him at the wall. Super Akuma in rage. Here we go. Tombstone. And Noroma, quick 2-0. Hard adjust after that first attempt last week. Noroma gonna be